The Prodigal Son, a story of love and forgiveness. Once upon a time, there was a wealthy man who had two sons. The older son was responsible and hard-working, always by his father's side, tending to the family's land. The younger son, however, was restless. He longed for excitement, for a life beyond the boundaries of his home. One day, the younger son came to his father and said, "Father, give me my share of the inheritance now." Though saddened by the request, the father agreed. He divided his wealth and gave the younger son his portion. With money in his pocket and dreams in his heart, the younger son left for a far-off country. There, he lived wildly, spending recklessly on parties, luxuries, and so-called friends. But soon, his fortune ran dry. A famine struck the land, and he found himself penniless, hungry, and alone. In desperation, he took a job feeding pigs, an animal considered unclean in his culture. He was so hungry, he longed to eat the food he fed them. Then, one day, he came to his senses. "How many of my father's servants have food to spare?" he thought, "and here I am starving to death. I will go back to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.'" So he rose and began the long journey home. While he was still far off, his father saw him coming. Moved with compassion, the father ran to him, embraced him, and kissed him. "Father," the son began, "I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father interrupted, calling to his servants, "Quick! Bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf. Let's feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." And so they began to celebrate. But the older son was in the field. When he came near the house and heard music and dancing, he asked a servant what was going on. The servant said, "Your brother has come home, and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has returned safe and sound." The older son grew angry and refused to go in. His father came out and pleaded with him, but he said, "All these years I've been slaving for you, never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never gave me even a young goat to celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours comes back, who squandered your wealth, you kill the fattened calf for him." The father said gently, "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Moral of the story. This parable, told by Jesus in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 15, is a powerful lesson about forgiveness, grace, and unconditional love. It reminds us that no matter how far we stray, we can always return to the Father, who waits with open arms. Like and subscribe for more exciting stories. Thank you.